stayed up like all morning watching this. I binged it and I binged it hard. Hello, Shelly Vaughn here. Welcome if you've been here, welcome if you're new here. And today I am talking about, actually I'm doing a review for 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. If I look tired, it's because I stayed up all night or morning. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I stayed up like all morning watching this. I binged it and I binged it hard. Okay, first of all, my first thing, spoiler alert actually is what I should say. I love the way this show is done because unlike other bullying type shows or movies, it doesn't show the bullies being outright mean towards Hannah. And it's like other shows and stuff do that just to like focus on like the harshness of it, but it wasn't straightforward. It was showing like how subtle it was, even how someone could be mean, not meaning to be mean. You know what I mean? I was gonna do this whole 13 reasons why I love 13 reasons why, but counting is hard. First of all, in this show, it's like. And it's not just in the show, it's a big thing. It's like, why is sex so important? And now I get it, why it's important in like a religious or, basic human standpoint. But it's like, okay, so I'm realizing, I can say all this stuff. I'm not spoiling because I already did spoiler alert, so I'm just getting used to that. No, okay, Alex. He basically ruined Jessica and Hannah's friendship because Jessica wouldn't have sex with him. And Justin let, what's his name? Jesus Christ. Where is it at? It's not in here. Dang it. I'm going to put it right here, but I forgot his name. He let his best friend, rape his girlfriend. Because what he's been there for you? That means nothing. And same guy raped Hannah for what? Why is sex so important to what? To state your dominance? To state your dominance over what? Like, okay, seriously though, girls, I'm not gonna put us all in one. I know all guys don't rape, and I know all girls aren't innocent either. Let's just say, for instance, that, your boyfriend raped your best friend. From what I've seen a couple times is the friend in the middle will flutter to the boyfriend. Why aren't you fluttering towards your friend? I understand wanting to trick yourself into believing that so and such didn't happen. But why are you fluttering towards either party if you don't want to believe it? Why are you fluttering towards him in the first place if you don't want to believe it? Why not flutter towards... I haven't really seen it much. But yeah, that was something that happened on Sweet Vicious anyway. And sort of what happened on 13 Reasons Why. And it was like... I don't get why is it so important for guys to say... Like, some guys actually lie and say they did such and such so they can... so all the other guys can give them props for sleeping with her? I don't know why. And why is it so important, from my point, for a girl to open up her most sacred, most hidden, most precious part of her body just so you can feel like a man? Or just so you can go, so your buddies can give you a pat on the back. That's what. And it's just like, even though the guys know it's not true, they still give them props for making up the lie. Or even though the girls know that so-and-so didn't sleep with so-and-so, they'll still treat the girl like a slut or something. I don't get it. But that's my rant right now. I don't like talking about rape that much. I have a lot of thoughts about it. Doing a video on it is a whole other thing. Okay, another reason. Why are girls so quick to turn? Like, if you hear a rumor that your friend slept with your boyfriend. Not me. I would never. I'm not this petty. I, like, yeah, so and so slept with your boyfriend. You're quick to hate her. What it see like the initial thought for a girl when like when your boyfriend cheats on you. I mean, most of the time your thoughts go towards the other girl. Actually, no, that really only happens whenever you know the girl, or it's your best friend, or mainly when the rumors are flying around, like everyone else hears it before you, and you hear it not from your boyfriend, not from your best friend, but from someone else. You think about how could she, or how could, it's just, I can't. Or whenever, like, it's like girlhood, stand up for your fellow girls. Like I was saying, whenever you hear that she slept with him, everyone is so quick to call her a slut that they really just, like, mostly the girls, even though they know it's not true, they still hate on her for some reason, and I just don't get it. And yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'm just like, right now I'm just rambling. I can't really get my thoughts out as much as I want to. I should have written them down per episode, but I just couldn't. And yeah, like I was saying with the girls, especially in this show, whenever Alex was basically making Jessica think that Hannah slept with him, why was Jessica so quick to believe him? Why didn't she, like, take Hannah's debate or Hannah's words as hard as she took Alex's? And I just don't get that. Like, why did she give him so much of her mind that she would go towards Hannah? And I don't get that. And also, Courtney, whenever she was talking about how Hannah supposedly lied on the tapes, why was she so quick to, I can't remember his name, God! Why was she so quick to, I'm gonna call him the rapist because that's what he is. Why was she so quick to, like, defend him over her? Like, what happened between them doesn't even affect you. Because I was like, the fact that you're gay is so far down on the list, it's not even funny. But she was still saying, she was willing to, she was willing to let a rapist go free just to protect the fact that she's gay, even though she has 2 gay dads. And I know we already talked about her not wanting to basically be defined as gay and have everyone say that it was like an effect of her dads being gay or an effect of them being men. And I get that, but like I said, that's so far down on the list, it's not even funny. But yeah, that's what I have to say about girls really needing to stick together. I know I said that was it, but another thing to add just came in my head. Guys, when they're like, sometimes mainly on the show anyway, on the jocks on the show, they were so quick to rally around as a group and defend and say so and so's a liar, so and so's a slut. Why weren't the girls that willing to stick together and say that she's telling the truth? Why weren't the girls so willing to stick together? I don't know why. But like I heard this thing before, we think of other girls as competition, and I don't know why that is, but I just can't. Number 3, why are people so blind? Like, I get it, I could see, because that's what the show's whole based around, is Hannah's demise, basically. But even if I went to that school, I might not have noticed, that's one thing, but if I was in that group that, I don't even know if there were 13 people really, but I could have easily seen that she was sinking. I could have seen that. I'm not that blind. The teachers, let's be honest, those teachers saw. With the magazine and the poem and that note, what should have been done was more stuff on that. They waited until after she was dead to start asking all these questions, start giving out those little papers with the questions on them. I don't get it. Like, you could see her, she didn't really hide her crying. You could see her crying sometimes in public places. You could see the rumors that were spread around. It happened with Courtney and Jessica and Alex. It even happened with, that one guy who was on Riverdale. I want to say, I want to say that's his name. The one who was really kind of sweet, like a big dummy. I think that's his name, Al. You go back later. But no, even Zach, yeah, she just tried to cling on to friend after friend. She tried to find someone who could be her own. And you could tell even by Courtney, her being gay, even that, she wasn't like being biased. She just wanted a friend, any friend. And all these guys were douches to her. I don't even understand why. And the parents, this is my next reason, the parents. It's like they were there when they did need to be, and they weren't when they needed to be. Like that. And I was just, but I'm gonna go for both Hannah and Clay's parents to all the other parents. Like, if your kid's a dick, and you know your kid's a dick, you need to, cut it off. Do not play and pretend like your kid's all sweet and your kid's a victim. No, if your kid's a dick, then you need to tell that kid not to be a dick. Don't let him go on bullying other kids. Don't let some other parent or child suffer just because you don't want to believe that your child is a dick. I never said dick this much in my life. But yes, that is something else. And not really Hannah's parents, because it was only toward the end where they weren't really seeing her. Clay's mom was just hovering around and around in the beginning whenever she was just trying to figure stuff out, and he was just figuring things out. And then in the end, I mean, she was still there. It was just, I don't know. Just like sometimes, sometimes it's parents just need to stay out of your kids' business. Just let them live their life for a little bit. Believe me, when they really, really need you to be there to take care of their issues for them, they will come to you. You just gotta wait and just like subtly drop little hints and say, if you need me, I'm here. Don't be like, tell me what's going on right now, because then they'll clam up or not want to tell you. You just gotta, I mean, I'm not a parent, I don't know, but I'm speaking from a kid's point of view. Like, just stay out of their business. Just let them live their lives. Let them figure their own stuff out for a second. If they really need you, they'll come to you. Hannah and Clay's friendship. Until like the 12th, 13th episode, I didn't understand their friendship. Because what it seemed like, they had no bad blood. There was no relationship to screw up. Like, there wasn't any cheating or anything. So I was like wondering, why wasn't Clay with her 24/7? Like, why wasn't he her ride or die, her A1 since day one? Why wasn't he there for her through all this crap? Like, why wasn't he? Like, there was no reason. Clearly they were friends. They worked at the place. They had all the classes together. I just don't get it. Like, what was blocking that friendship? I really don't know. Was it more, I feel like now I'm talking about it, maybe it was because they weren't friends, like I see them as friends at their job. Maybe it was more of an acquaintance to me. It's like, like when you're in class, it's like that one friend you talk to throughout the whole class. It's like that one class you have together. You talk throughout that entire class, but after you leave and before you get there to that class, it's like you guys are total strangers. And that's probably what their friendship was. And then in the end, I'm still not clear, because whenever she told him to leave and he was saying, no, I'm not going to go, I feel like that was more of what if, like what he could have done, what he should have done. Instead, whenever she told him to leave, he left. That's me. That's what I think. And I think I might have some additional thoughts too. I don't want to talk about rape, but I'm going to talk about the rape, and I hate it. It's just like, I keep forgetting his name. I'm going to throw my phone out of frustration. The rapist, he knew what he did was wrong, and he did it more than once. Yet, I bet you, whenever this goes to trial, he's going to be all like, she wanted it or something, or I didn't no, you knew what you did was wrong, which is why I'm glad Clay recorded it. And he still. And another thing, he was talking about how Hannah was making eyes, or whatever. Listen. The way I see it is, okay, I'm going to paint a mental picture here. I won't make it too graphic. Boy and girl. If you guys are making out, okay. You guys are moving towards the bed. You take off all your clothes. And you're kissing. And you're just about to, she says, stop. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm just not feeling it right now. Then that's it. That's where you stop. You get off of her, you put your clothes back on, and you leave. Anything, if you force her to, that is rape. It doesn't matter if you guys were both sitting there naked. If she says, stop, I don't want to do this, and she's saying no, that's rape. It doesn't matter what led up to it. If she says she doesn't want to, then that's rape. That's something. And I just, that makes me mad. That, yeah, it makes me mad that people still have to clarify what is rape. That is rape. Ugh, I don't like this topic. That stuff actually happens. It actually happens. That makes me mad. It makes me mad that people are willing to sit there and watch someone else hurt rather than risk what their reputation to say, hey, look, listen guys, you need to stop. It's not cool. Just chill. It's so easy to say, like, it's easy to be friends with someone, to just say, are you okay? You don't have to be best friends with that person. You can be their acquaintance. You can say, like, if anyone bothers you, just tell me, and I will, like, be there for you. If you're hurting, text me, call me, let me know if you're hurt. It's just that easy. It's that easy, and I can't. And another thing, I don't know if it was Alex who said it, or the creepy kid with the camera, or Clay, or whoever, all the suicide stuff. He was saying that instead of all these suicide posters on the wall, we should have "Don't be a dick to people" on the walls. And I'm like, that's a pretty good idea. I have not seen one of those signs. I've seen suicide hotline signs. I've seen the signs that say notice when someone's being bullied. It doesn't take that much to notice someone being bullied. And also, it wouldn't hurt. It may seem cheesy or corny, but to have a sign on the wall that says, be nice. Do not be mean. You don't know their story, what they're going through, so don't be an ass to people. I really don't get why someone would be an ass to someone else. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, and also the faculty. It's like, you can see it. It's your job to be there. You're there before the students get there, and you're there after they leave. You can't tell me you don't see anything happening. You can't tell me that. And it just, is a school's reputation so important that you would sweep rape under the rug and bullying and a suicide? No one likes school anyway. So why is it so important to protect an image? Like, keep the kids safe. They're the ones that have to be there. They're the ones that are forced to get up and go every single day. Make sure they're safe. Worry about their image. Worry about their well-being. They matter more than you. The students matter more than the teachers. The students matter more than the principal. Without them, there is no school. And even that, also, they're kids. They are not fully grown. They don't know what the world has to offer outside. And I feel like that's why some kids, it's like that point in your life, that is your whole life, that is your present, and they don't realize there's a whole world out there that's better than that one time in your life. And it's just, like, the little kids are killing themselves, and I don't like talking about this. I really don't. It makes me upset. But yeah, and I'm so tired. I told you I stayed up all night binging this. Thank you for watching this. And if you liked me just talking, then you should check out my channel and subscribe, Chanel Yvonne, and you should follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Alien Lady Kisses. And you should also check out 13 Reasons Why on Netflix, and comment or tweet or DM me even, or Facebook me even. Just tell me what you're thinking, what your thoughts are, or like reasons for something. If you have questions or something, I still have questions. But yeah, just let me know. Like, I'm gonna be thinking about this show for the next week. But anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.